So just trying to arrive at every moment with an awareness. The breath is our great guide here. That as we breathe, as we draw in the breath, like that's like the Tung Lin practice where we kind of really sense the nature of suffering, our own and others, and it can be very specific to someone we think about or groups of people or just the state of things. And, you know, as we inhale in, it's like, let's kind of lift it out, like pull the darkness out. And as that darkness, suffering or any imbalance meets the light of our heart, it's like it diffuses. There's Italian word sfumato, it like goes up in smoke. And as we exhale, we extend that light like the offering, and you know, really extending our own intentional positive spirit throughout our body, throughout the space we inhabit, throughout to those who are experiencing suffering. And certainly we get the opportunity to really deepen our compassion because you know, we feel it ourselves. We are our own experience. And so when we do experience suffering, when we do experience whatever it is that's displeasurable, then just, you know, a practice is to stand back and, you know, offer that prayer. The kind of the second part of the prayer is that all work is thy work, and no task is too difficult or too menial when offered to thee in loving service. So even the task of rising above or standing back or getting that perspective of, okay, this is this, and it may be great difficulty, maybe great imbalance or disharmony, but to have that objective of, oh, this is part of my great teaching. This is part of my opportunity to learn in this path of fully becoming myself. And with that, let's go ahead and bring the hands together at the heart. We can pray for grace, that even with a breath, that we resonate and reside in grace, and, you know, call upon the divine within ourselves and within all things, divine guidance to live in grace and full of gratitude for all of it. So we give thanks for this time to practice together and offer this practice, our thoughts, words, and actions, that they may be of positive contribution to ourselves, to each other, and to all beings. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And let's inhale the prayer all the way up to the sky. Big breath in. And exhale. Just hinge at the hips. And folding forward, you can walk the hands out in front and go a little longer in the inhale, a little longer in your spine. And just allow yourself right here, your fullest relaxation. And just settle into a beautiful opportunity to feel the breath, to be present right here, right here. Yes, and then we'll come on up. Yeah, come on up whenever you're ready. Great, let's extend the arms out nice and wide. And we did this practice last week, but I got to do it again with my teacher, so we'll do it again here. Let's wrap the right arm over the left and turn the hands and interlace. And then let the arms extend long out of the shoulders, but keep the spine nice and positioned over the hips. Big inhale. And then we'll exhale, take the arms to the left. So it's a twist. And engage the belly. Did it, left or right? I said left and I went right. And then, yeah, and come back to center, inhale. And then to the other side, exhale. So as you engage the belly, allows for awareness of the twist through the thoracic spine. Yeah, come back to center when you're ready. Inhale. Let's take it around, up and around, keeping that hold. Just a little different shape, inhale. And then exhale over to your first side, whichever side you twisted. Yeah, there you go. Let the neck go in too. Come back, inhale. And to the other side, exhale. Lift up as you go over and lift your top ear as it takes your neck a little longer. Yeah, and then we'll come back to center. Let's take the arms up and just kind of be with, like, however you can hold that. And lift up and maybe a little side to side. Great, and then we'll come the arms down, take the arms back where they were, so you know which one's one is on top, and we'll take the arms out. Big inhale. We'll really open the palms, take them back, and then we'll take the other arm on top, interlace the hands, inhale here, and then we'll exhale over to the side. Big inhale. We'll go exhale a little further into the twist. Yeah, come back to center, inhale. And to the other side, exhale. And just know how far you can go. And then exhale maybe a little further. Good, and come back to center, inhale. Let's take the arms around. Give that a try, inhale. And then we'll arch it, exhale. There we go, inhale. And exhale to the other side. Yeah, big side bend. Come back to center, and then we'll go up, feel it in. Just notice what it takes to take the arms up. Let's take the arms around and then the other way up. See what that feels like. Yeah, and we'll just do some little circles. Feeling into the spine. See how much you can keep lifting the rib cage, so really engage the belly. And really reach up and to go the other direction, up and around. And up and around. Yeah, great. And then we'll take the arms out, inhale. Let's exhale the arms back behind and palms face up towards the sky. And then just make a couple fists. Open and then close. And open and close. And just do one more. So you just feel what this is. Great, we'll take the arms out and let's bring it forward to Malasana, hands to the heart. Yeah, getting nice and long in the ankles. And you can use the elbows, get longer. And just feel into your hips, breathe. You can maybe shift a little bit forward and back. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring the elbows towards the earth. Get nice and round. Yeah, and then we'll reach forward to sit back. Sit back. Let's go all the way back, reaching forward as you round back. Tuck the chin. Round all the way back. Draw the knees in.
Let's take the heels up to the sky, interlace the hands behind the back of the head, lift the head, inhale. And then we'll take the left leg parallel to the earth. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. And 3, and 4, 5. The higher you can lift the chest, the more action you'll get. 9, 10, and reach your left hand towards your outer right foot. 2, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, really reach. 3, really reach. 2, and 1. We'll switch it up. Right leg down, left leg up. Big inhale, and exhale, right elbow, left side. 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. Reach your right hand to the outer left foot. 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's interlace and take the left elbow, right leg on up. And then we'll alternate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can speed up if you like. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's place the feet on the earth. Arms alongside. Press the palms into the earth. Big inhale. Tilt the tail towards the earth and forward pelvic tilt. So you have a little arch in the low back. And then take the hips up. Kind of play with that little bit of arch so you get longer in the belly as you lift up. And you're also not clamping down on the low back. So you can lift, you can press the hands into the earth, support the neck, lift the hips a little bit more. Big inhale. And then we'll go exhale all the way down. Relax the neck. Let's place the right ankle on the left knee. Actually, the right ankle on the outer left knee. And press them into each other. So outer ankle presses into the inner left knee. And then keep that action as you start to move the right knee away from the chest. So it's kind of it's not your typical like flop it way open. It's active. So it's a supported kind of thread the needle. And then we'll take the hips up. Try to keep the hips really level. And we'll just breathe. 2, 3, 4. Really trying to keep the hips level. You can keep that ankle pressing against the knee. And then slowly lower down. Keep the ankle there. This time, bring the knee up in line with the left knee. Press it together and lift the hips. So the knee is kind of up towards the sky now. Just feel what this is. Lift. Yeah, and breathe. 3. Really press into the left heel as you lift up at the end and lower down. Good. You can take the knee out wide again and then lift the hips. Just one more round. And now you might feel a little more range in the hip. You can keep pressing the right ankle down into the left knee as you lift the hips. Last 2 breaths. Lift them big. And then slowly, when you're ready, lower it down. Relax the neck. Deep breath. Go ahead and place your right foot on the earth. Your left ankle to the outer right knee. And then we'll lift the hips. So you're kind of moving your left knee down, but not totally open, like flop it, because you have that resistance of the ankle pressing into the kind of outer top of the knee, lifting the hips, pressing the right heel into the earth, and lifting, and one more breath. Good, and lowering down. Bringing the knee up towards the center line, and pressing the outer right ankle into the left outer knee, or outer left ankle into the outer right knee, and lift. Should feel different in the hips and the sacrum. Yeah, and just check it in, lift it big, make adjustments as needed. And then when you're ready, lower it down. And then taking the knee away from the hips. But keep pressing down, even though you've got more opening in the hips for this last one. Keep pressing down with the left ankle as you lift the hips. And just 5 breaths. Really lift the hips. Maybe they lift a little more right at the end. And then slowly coming down. Let's place the left foot on the earth. Take your right heel straight up towards the sky. Give a point. Give a flex. Really reach through your right heel. Give a roll to the ankle both directions. And then that same action. Make sure your left heel is close to your left hip. Let's just lift it straight up like you're kicking up towards the sky. And then kick up a little more. And kind of kick up and kind of press up and press up. Just like a little tiny pulse. It's not that you're coming down. You just get higher and higher and higher. And 3, 2, 1. And slowly come down as the foot still reaches towards the sky. And place the right foot down and the left heel up. Flex it. Relax the neck. Point the foot. Really flex, extend through the heel. Give it a roll in both directions. And then try to keep the neck relaxed as you press into the right heel. Lift the hips a lot. Really press your left heel up towards the sky. And then press it up a little higher and a little higher. Yeah, a little higher. And give it 3, 2, 1. Really lift and slowly lower down. Let's bend both knees. Take them out towards the shoulders. So one knee towards each knee towards each shoulder. So you're nice and flat in the back. It's a inverted child's pose. Yeah, just a nice counter pose, the last. Let's take the big toes with the first 2 fingers or the outer feet or the outer ankles and just take the legs nice and wide for a straddle pose. And feel how nice and long the back is, sending the tail towards the earth, the neck is relaxed, really extend through the heels. And from here, let's just roll it over. So like a straddle plow, your arms are still, alongside the ears, reaching towards the ankles or the feet. Just kind of breathe into this. And then when you're ready, let's roll on up and catch it in straddle boat pose. Open the heart up, lift. Yeah, and you can go ahead and let's just tap it back again and catch it on up again and lift it nice and big. Good. Reach it tall, lift it up, balance. And then let's go ahead and bend the ankles or bend the knees and come into a Baddha Konasana. I'm gonna turn on my fancy light. My dad got me this really nifty light that changes in color, temperature, and has different settings, because last Wednesday I was like totally blasted out, too bright. That is too bright, amazing. So I'm gonna lower it and see how this is. This should be hopefully a little better. Yeah, we'll try that. That's kind of right in my eyes. So here we are in Baddha Konasana, and just one more breath. Great, and then we'll draw the knees in, and let's just go back and forward just a couple more times. So you get a nice fluid rolling up and down the spine, moving energy. And then when you're ready, reach forward again, and let's come all the way forward on to the hands and knees table pose. And right into cow pose. Tuck the toes. Rise up the heart. Reach the shoulders back. Lengthen long. Exhale, rounding, top of the feet to the earth. Pull belly in. Inhale, tuck the toes. Right, really reaching the heart forward and up. Spread the fingers long. Yeah, top of the feet to earth, rounding into cat. Pull in the belly. Tucking the toes, rising the heart, just like that. One more, real long. On your exhale, rounding top of the feet to the earth, and then just press the top of the feet into the earth, lift your knees. Kind of keep the round shape, so it's like cat but lifted knees. Just feel what it is. Maybe lift the knees a little long, a little higher. Just feel into the front side of the feet. And then when you're ready, place the knees down, and let's go ahead and bring the right hand to the right ribs. Yeah, you're all familiar with this one by now. Let's take the right arm up, grow the left arm long, bring the right hand behind the back side of the neck, big inhale. Exhale, right elbow to the left forearm, and on up, inhale. And 2, really engage the belly. It's so important, that's why we're doing it at least once a week in classes. 3. And we've just been doing, you know, like 10, but I, again, hope to remind you to do 2 rounds of 10 at least. So that's a good prescription every day. This is about 6. Take the fullest inhale, give yourself a full twist. Exhale completely, so the time to really empty. Last 2. Great, and the next time you take the elbow up, extend the arm up, look up, and take it all the way around, hand to the earth. We'll bring the left elbow to the left rib. Really spin it open, reach up, or left hand to the left ribs, elbow to the sky. Then we'll extend the left hand up to the sky. Left hand behind the head, spin it open, big inhale. Exhale it on down and on up. Trying to keep the right arm really long, trying to keep everything else really lifted. And you notice just looking up towards the elbow, towards the sky, brings more of the whole front side and the obliques into it. 3, 2, 1. Good, let's take the elbow all the way up, extend the arm up, and bring it back alongside, tucking the toes. Let's take it up and back, down and facing dog. Nice and long. Spread through the palms. Lengthen long as you can through the arms, through the spine, up through the hips. A little of that tailbone tilt up, and then feel the tailbone pull back, and maybe the arms will lengthen a little further forward. And just relax the neck, give a little shake to the head. Good, and one more big lengthen. As you lengthen, also create a little space in the shoulders. Lift the toes. Yeah, nice deep breath. Good, lift way up onto the ball of the feet. Bend the knees here, so kind of like the toe torture pose. Take the knees towards the earth, so it's a down dog, but with the toes in a deep flex, and the knees come down. You can just kind of play with that. Heels forward, heels back a little bit. Just a couple breaths, getting into the full range of the toe joints. And then when you're ready, tippy toe it, walk it all the way on up. Feet to the hands. And spreading the toes, lengthen long. Big inhale. Heart lengthening out of the hips. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Going long, release the neck again. A little Just shake to the head, side to side, just to remind the neck, right, you don't have to do anything right here. And really relax. Okay, when you're ready, just let the arms hang, let the head hang, bend the knees, pull up in the belly to find your way up to standing for Tadasana. And standing up nice and tall. Great, yeah. So really spreading the toes, maybe a little rock forward and back on the feet. Let's come all the way up onto the toes and lengthen all the way up long. Do the little tail tilt out, reach long, pull the ribs in, really reach. Yeah, and let's interlace the hands, turn the palms up towards the sky, reach a little higher, lift a little higher. Keep the arms reaching up like you're hanging on a branch as the heels go down, but don't let the hands go down. Like you'll get longer just as the heels go down. And take the palms out like up back, opening the armpits, big inhale, and then over to one side. Get nice and long, lift up and over. Just little variants from our seated sequence. Come on up, inhale. Pull in the belly, lift the rib cage up and over to the other side. Really nice and long, big exhale. Great, and coming back to center. Let's let the arms come down, and then we'll take the left arm on up, follow it, open it like a big backstroke all the way around, and then up with the right arm all the way around, just if you like this, following it. The nervous system loves this eye-hand coordination. Good for the brain. You can inhale up and all the way around and like make it really big, like a super big reach. 2 more. Feel the hand like reaching way out of the heels. Last round. Great. And hands to the heart. And let's let the arms come down on the inhale and all the way up, gathering it up. Gaze up. See a beautiful star or planet above. Exhale, bowing all the way forward. Lengthening on out, inhale. Exhale, find your way back to plank. Yeah, and then the plank, let's bring the toes together. And we'll just roll onto the outer right foot, keep the shoulder square forward. Spin on the toes, roll onto the outer left foot. And we'll just go side to side a couple times. Well, a little more than a couple. A few. Let's go for 5 on each side. So you get the twist, you get all this wonderful, oh, the digestive system loves it, the spine loves it. And we'll come back to center. Let's inhale, shift forward. Exhale, let's go knees down, elbows in, chest and chin to the earth, tail up, caterpillar. And then slide forward. Let's come to a low cobra, top of the feet to the earth, rise the heart. Really, really lift through the heart. And exhale. Come down, let's tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips, press on up to plank, back to down dog. Big inhale in. Exhale really long. At the end of the exhale, lightly feet. Come to the hands. Spreading the toes, lengthening through the heart, inhale. Uttanasana, folding exhale. Press into the feet. Let the arms float on up out of the lungs, inhaling at the top. And we'll go all the way forward, exhale. Placing the hands to the earth, bend the knees, like really get the firm connection to the earth. Take it back to plank. Give a little shift side to side of the hips. Faster this time. Keep the toes can stay where they are, but just now like that twist of the center of the body. So just a little side to side, side to side. Yeah, and then we'll shift forward And pull the elbows in, knees down or straight down. Chaturanga, tail tilts up a little bit. Inhale, rise with the light of your heart, lengthening long. Gaze forward as you take it up and back, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Long on the exhale, long in the spine. Float feet to the hands. Adjust your feet parallel and spread the toes, lengthen the heart. Nice long spine. Exhale, nice and long. Hover after the exhale, like float in that space. And then the inhale meets you at the top. We'll go on for a third one, holding. So let your hands come to the earth. Press the hands in the earth. You already feel the support. Take it back to plank, and we'll shift forward and back a little bit. Forward and back. Just getting a little more range in the toes, a little more range in the wrists. And you can lower if you like chaturanga or just stay in plank. Big on the inhale. Exhale on up back. Backing up, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Nice and long exhale. The end of the exhale, feet to the hands. Lengthening out through the heart, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Release the neck, press through the feet. Float on up, arms out of the inhale. And one more, exhale. So, lengthening out, inhale, prepping for plank. Exhale, float it back. Plank, chaturanga if you like. Inhale, plank or cobra. And then we'll go exhale, knees down, hips back, child's pose. Come forward on your inhale, table pose, but take your knees wider. And turn the back of your right hand onto the earth. Yeah, and then shift. The toes can be together, the knees can be wide, and then just shift the hips back, getting longer in the front side of your wrist. Yes, being a little tug there. And then we'll go shift forward, shoulder over the wrist, but keep the back of the right hand to the floor, left arm long. And just make a fist with your right hand, like you did behind your back seated. Open it up, and then make a fist again. And then open it up and just try it again. It's getting a little more range, a little more dexterity. Yeah, and then opening it up, let's place the right hand on the earth, the back of the left hand on the earth. Shift the hips back, feel a nice little tug, a little pull. Yeah, and then coming shoulder over the left wrist and make a fist. And open it up. Make a fist. Yeah, opening up. And try not to collapse into the right hand to compensate, like even distribution of weight. Do it again. And then open it up. Good. And then from there, hands back to the earth. Give a little lift of your heel of your hand here. So now you get into the arch of the ball of the hands. Getting the full range of the finger joints there. Yeah, and as you place the heel of the hand back down, really spread the palms wider, like fingers grow wider. Tuck the toes. Come to plank. Lift your right leg. And lift your left arm, balance. Yeah, and just try to balance. Just a few breaths. Like, play with it. Trust in it. Say, I am balancing. This is happening. Riding the wave of balance. Lift it all up. Right left hand down, right foot down. Left foot up. Right hand up. Lengthen, breathe. Yeah, really reach and breathe. Reach and lift. That's it. Great. Coming back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, shift forward and lower if you like. Any way you like. Rising on up. Big open heart. Really spin the heart open. Shoulders back. Gaze forward as you take it up and back, downward facing dog. Do that little lift of the heel of the hand. Just make it a little lighter on the wrists. Then take one more deep breath. Good. Exhale nice and long. At the end of the exhale, feet to the hands. Lengthening on out. Inhale, spread the toes. Exhale, Uttanasana. And pressing through the feet all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, summit, seeking hands to the heart. Let's go for a lion's breath. Lion's breath. So we'll do the kind of traditional, like that, hands to the knees. At the end of the exhale, you can pull in the low belly, hollow it in. After the exhale, give a little hollow, maybe a little Uddiyana massage. On the inhale, stand up and gather another breath. And then again, lion's breath. So we'll do 3. Big inhale. Really open the jaw as you go. Keep the breath out. Pull in the low belly. So it's really hollow. It's totally empty. See if you can relax and draw it in. Uddiyana Bandha. It's time to inhale. You come up. When it's time to exhale. Your inhale brings you up, and one more. Yeah, so kind of try to relax after the exhale. Before you inhale, do a little play. Maybe the right lower belly pulls in, then left, do a little roll of the belly, and come on up. Great. And then you adjust your feet for chair pose. They might be as wide as the last one, or maybe a little closer. You choose, hands to the heart. And let's come right into it. Let the fingertips come all the way, just graze upon the earth, all the way back. And then inhale, tail, like sit down as you rise up. Yeah, lift the toes a little bit. Lengthen the rib cage up. Feel the legs support you. If you feel anything in the back, make adjustments. Maybe shift a little forward. Maybe shift a little more into the heels. Maybe tilt your tail up a little bit. And maybe reach your ribs just a little higher. Maybe sit a little lower. One more deep breath. We'll go exhale all the way. Lengthen on out, inhale. Exhale, you find it back to plank through your chaturanga if you like, your exhale. That's it, your big inhale, arching, big lift. Up and back, downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg up to the sky, big inhale. Yeah, and then we'll go on up with the right leg. Let's keep the hips right where they are and take the right leg all the way to the left. So hips right where they are, shoulders where they are, right leg all the way to the left. And then we'll take the right leg all the way out to the right. And then let's take it up to the sky and over to the left and then down towards the earth, and just do some big circles, like 3 in that direction. Like exploring the full range of the hip, trying to keep the hips and shoulders the same. And then when you go up to the last time, and go all the way around. So you adjust for you. You might not need as big of a circle to really feel into the hip. Great, and then we'll go on up with the inhale. And we'll exhale. Let's take the right knee to the right shoulder. Bring the shoulders right over the wrists. And then right knee to left shoulder. Right knee to right elbow. right knee to left elbow, right knee to right wrist, right knee to left wrist. Let's take it back, straight back, three-legged plank. Let's exhale, hug it into the chest. Place the right foot kind of near the right hand. Let's windmill it all the way up into Warrior Two. Coming right into Warrior Two, and take it back a little further, nice and long. Again, let the shoulders lengthen wide. And sit a little lower, spread the toes, feel into the heel. And we'll take it up and back. Nice, big inhale. Let's exhale, be here for a moment, grow a little longer. One more inhale. Yeah, and then exhale. Let's go ahead and shift it. Let's actually take the left hand to the back of the right hip or right leg, and take the right hand to the right ankle. And just spin that open for a moment. Feel what this is. Big inhale. And then exhale, take your right leg straight, nice and long, for a triangle. Maybe the hand comes to the floor, but keep yourself aligned, so don't compromise to just reach to the floor, but keep the spaciousness in the hip. So often if the chest comes forward, we're kind of like a little pull strain on the back that we've gotten a habit of. And so we want to support it. Sometimes just coming up a little higher gives us more space. And you can extend the left arm all the way up to the sky. Look up to the sky. Really lengthen. Yeah, and then press into the feet like you're having a pull from the heavens above to lift you on up to triangle again. And then we'll bend the right knee, come up and back, inhale. Let's take the left hand around again. And exhale, this time we'll lengthen over rather than the hand to the ankle. Let's shift it onto the right foot for half moon. And float it on up. Left leg up, left hip up, left ribs up, left shoulder up. You can gaze up, left hand all the way up to the side. Then reach back to your left ankle. Bend your right knee as much as you need to. And then see if you can just soften. Once you get a hold of it, like how much can you soften in the shoulder, soften in the left neck. Feel how much length you can grow in the whole left side. And then when you're ready, release the left foot back, the left arm up. Bring your left hand down. Square your hips, and we'll take it twisting to the other side. Pavrita, Ardha Chandra, twisting half moon. Very similar to what we did at the beginning, like really lift your left hip, spin, gaze up, and then we'll place the right hand down, inhale, exhale, fold over the right leg. Standing splits, lift your left leg a lot. And then we'll reach all the way back of the left foot, take your left knee down. And coming to the low lunge, you can keep the back toes tucked or back to the top of the left foot on the floor. Hands to the knee, your arms alongside the ears. You can bring a little arch into it or a big arch into it. If you want more support, the left leg, come to the left leg and take it towards the crescent moon shape. Yeah, and then when you're ready, let's go ahead and place the hands on the earth. Tuck your left toes, high lunge. Pick up your right foot, hover it, inhale. Exhale, third eye into the right knee. As you inhale, gaze forward, extend your right leg back, three-legged plank. You can take the left arm out, or if you like, three-legged chaturanga. As you like, come on up to an arch, inhale. Exhale back, down dog or child's pose. And take a big breath into the nose, a big breath out through the mouth. Again, like that, in. And then when you're ready in down dog, bring your left leg all the way up to the sky. And take your left leg way to the right without trying to twist the spine or the hips, keeping everything else constant. Taking your left leg all the way out to the left. Take it all the way up to the sky. Take it around to the right, down towards the right ankle, out to the left. 3 big circles in this direction. And then going the opposite direction, making adjustments as necessary. And the last time the leg goes up, inhale. Let's shift it forward, shoulders over the wrists, left knee, left shoulder, left knee, right shoulder, and to the left elbow, to the outer right elbow, to the outer left wrist, to the outer right wrist. Pull it in, inhale. Oh, we took it back, inhale. Exhale, hug it into the heart. Place the left foot down. Press through the left heel and float your way up to warrior 2. Inch your left foot back. And align it in such a way that you can really count on the stability of your legs, your bones. Like really letting your thighs do their thing. Like, I just love the just the feet alone as they spread to the earth. They're like, we're allowing the feet to realize their purpose, get broader and be a fuller support. And let's take it up and back. Inhale. And exhale here long. Another big inhale. And exhale. As you reach forward, you can reach your right arm around your low back to your outer left hip. And a version of side angle here, just lengthening long. Like really reach your right ribs away from your right hip. Big inhale, keeping your right knee. So your whole upper body is lined up over your left leg. And then on your next exhale, straighten out your left leg, keep it. So there's just that variation, the left leg goes straight. Maybe the hand varies in its support. And then the right arm can extend all the way up to the sky. Keep feeling the left thigh bone grow longer. Yeah, and livening the feet. Feel how it allows the legs, as the feet are in essence realizing their purpose, the legs have more capacity to realize their purpose, to fulfill themselves. Let's bring the right hand down to the low back or left thigh. Oh, right, take it on up, sorry. Gaze up, look all the way up. Feel the big lift as you float on up, all the way up, like so. There we go, and bend your left knee. Take that right arm back and around, up and back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, reach out over, and then just try in one step, float it onto the left foot for half moon. Yeah, so it's just such beautiful shapes, wonderful ways to access the potentiality of this physical body. Gaze up, lengthen in all directions. And then when you're ready, bring your right hand down, square the hips, lengthen out the heart, reach to your right heel, and twist it to the other side. Twisting half moon. Really let the left rib spin open to the sky. Gaze up. Lengthen, big breath. And exhale, we'll take the top hand down. Inhale, lifting the right leg. And exhale, folding over, standing splits. The right leg can even go higher. And when you're ready, we'll take it back, all the way back with the right toes and the right knee, low lunge. And pressing into the left heel. It's a big lunge. We get this lengthening all the way from the right front of the right quad up through the hip flexor psoas, up through the ribs, and any variations you like. Just really feel the lowest back ribs lift out of the low back. And then when you're ready, we'll come on down, tuck your right toes. Pick up your left foot, hug it in, inhale. Exhale, knee and third eye. Inhale, take it back, three-legged plank. Exhale, if you like, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, big, big heart, cobra or up dog. Exhale back, child's pose or down dog. This time, inhale through the nose. And then exhale like a pressure cooker releasing, like through the teeth. Like so, 2 more. You kind of have to like do a big Cheshire cat smile. Good, and finding your way to down dog. Big inhale. Let's go ahead and lift the right leg on your next inhale. And then we'll just go ahead and place the right foot kind of behind the right hand. Turn your left heel down. Let's float it on up. Inhale. And go on to a vinyasa, chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here. And then we'll exhale the left foot forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Extend both heels to the earth. Big heart gaze up. And all the way forward. Through your salutation. Big breath in. And we'll go exhale, nice and long, feet to the hands. Lengthen on out, inhale. And fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, reach a little higher as you sit a little low. And then we'll open the heart, inhale. Exhale, samastiti. Let's take we'll take the right foot back. And parallel feet to the side. Let's inhale the arms out. Exhale, interlace the hands behind. Rise the heart, big inhale. And all the way over. Exhale, nice release for the shoulders. We did all those variations of planks. Grow the legs long. Pull the belly in. And see if you can find the hollowness on the exhale. That may give you a little more leverage with the arms. And then a really deep inhale in the depth of the shape. And then just let the hands come back towards the hips and all the way to the earth. You can take your prasarita pose or any variations. If you like, you can come to float up the hips and the legs for a headstand. Breathing wherever you are. Find the space. And find the length of the spine, of the breath.
And then let's walk the feet out just a bit wider, a bit wider, a bit wider, as wide as they'll go. Press the feet down so you support the knees. It can be on the hands or the elbows. And yeah, just breathe, breathe. Feel yourself right at the edge of it. And then we'll walk the hands back behind. Flex the feet and come to seated straddle pose. Yeah, and adjust. So some of us kind of need to move the hips forward, take the feet wider. You can walk the hands right out in front of you or have your hands to your ankles. Keep the legs active as the heart lengthens out of the hips, extending through the heels. 5 really conscious breaths. So I know 2 of you for sure have very, very wide splits right when you're in the depth of it. See if you can just give a little support, like activate the legs, the thigh, the quads a little more, just kind of align the knees a little more. Yeah, and then when you are ready, what's coming up? Let's take the hands to the inner knees, drawing the legs in. And let's go ahead and tuck the left foot behind and tuck the right foot up and over and just stack the knees. It's a big counter pose to the last one, getting deep into the hips. And you can reach your left arm up and around, reach around with your right arm. Just go nice and long, deep breath. Keep the lifting, really lift the rib cage. Last breath. Yeah, and when you're ready, unwind. Let's walk it to the left and just spin it around, find the shape on the other side. That should be left leg on top, I think. Right leg under, stack it up, line it up. And then we'll take the right arm up and down the back. And reach up and around. Breathe into everything you feel. And close the eyes. Lengthening out your breath. Really lengthening your spine. Deep breath. Great, and when you're ready, just unwind from that. Let's go ahead and just give a little shake to the legs. Release the legs. And pressing the feet onto the earth, reach forward to come all the way back. Yeah, and any little adjustment shifts, you may just want to just give your whole body a little shimmy on the earth, kind of reaching the heels away, getting a little space. Palms can roll up into the sky. And just check in with your low back. If there's any tugging or pulling, it might just feel great to bend the knees and rest the knees in towards each other. Just allowing the body to settle. Feel
exhale, release. Shavasana, the beautiful, grand practice of surrendering. It is considered the most important of all the poses, as it teaches us in the physical body, just as in the mental, emotional, energetic body, that life is change, and that the path of peace is letting go of our vice grip, our strong hold on trying to keep things just as they are, allowing nature to unfold, allowing ourselves to unfold. May your life be your great unfolding. Just taking another deep, deep breath, allowing any part that needs to really release and settle. And we'll extend the arms alongside the ears, nice and long. And when you're ready, you can just hug the knees into the chest, rock a little bit side to side. And when you're ready, roll onto your side. Pause. Take a full deep breath. And using your strong arms to rise yourself up. And the hands at the heart in our great gesture of gratitude for this time together, this time to connect to ourselves, to each other, to the earth, to our true unfolding. Giving thanks for all we have to be thankful for. Wishing all beings happiness and freedom. Big inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Great. Thank you for joining me. Great to see you back. Both of you. I thought of you both this weekend. Because my beautiful niece was here, and I was telling her about you guys. And she's exactly your age, Katie. That's my brother's oldest daughter. And she'd been in Germany on deployment for